Good evening and welcome to day 9. So we've actually had a miss. We've had a lot of hits. So we're hoping this is going to be another hit. This is out of Sydney, BC, or Victoria, BC. This is from a Small Gods Brewing Company. Well, could have had this on day 24, but I decided to have it now because 10%. This is the last day, an extra strong beer, which is an Imperial Stout. No canning date on it. A statement made for the last of our days, built with a 6 malt backbone. This Imperial Stout just isn't black, it's ultra black. Ready to be drank fresh or cellared for a year or two. No matter your preference, this beer is our pure expression of the rarely unmolested classic American Imperial Stout. Well then, sounds enticing? Maybe? All right, day 9 of this is here. It's being opened. And it's the Roddy, the Rottweiler. We're gonna hang out with our dinosaur dick. All right, so we got day 9 there. It's a Rottweiler. These guys haven't really been standing up properly, so I kind of threw them into a glass. However, that being said, what we have here, for the beer at least, it's a very dark looking beer. They're not kidding. It is very dark. There is a zero light coming through there except for the very bottom. And I don't think there's any sediment, but if there is, we'll just give that a quick pour. The smell, not exactly screaming Imperial Stout. Screaming bubblegum. Might be my nose. Okay, there's a little earthiness there. There's a sweet tone for some strange reason. But I do get coffee. Do get sort of like a burnt malt or roasted malt off there. Well, let's give it a shot. Cheers, everybody. Here is to day 9. Wasn't imagining things. There is a sweetness on there, not bubblegum, but there's a sweetness on there. That kicks that very roasted, toasted malt, dials it back a bit. Kind of like sweet molasses. Well, I haven't had that flavor in a while. Okay, let me put it this way. I'm gonna go and say a little line from one of my good friends, Paul at PA Brew News. It's a little thin. The body is a medium body. It is not overly, it's not high end of medium, it's lower end of the medium, but it's still a medium body. At least it's not light to medium, which is a good thing. I am getting a lot of molasses off of there, plus like a brown sugar sweetness. And then afterwards I get that roasted malt off the drying of the tongue, which turns into sort of like a small bitter note. But that's not a bad thing. That is a different style of stout, which actually has some good punch to it. And is very dangerous. And the reason why I say it's dangerous is because it is a 10% stout and there is 0 alcohol warming whatsoever on there. Not in the esophagus, not in the back of the throat, not anywhere else. It is so very well masked that is a dangerous beer. Now, a little story for you. I went to Victoria last year, and one of the places I wanted to go was to Small Gods. Yeah, Small Gods Brewing, because I saw this stout last year and I was like, I have got to try that. A 10% Imperial Stout, I have got to try that. However, I did not. But when I saw it on the shelf at Collective, my local beer store here, it was the very first beer I picked up, went, yes, fucking please. It evaded me last year, it's not evading me this year, and I'm kind of glad, and I'm actually very glad it didn't evade me. That is a really solid beer. I really like that. I can't complain about that. That's a stout. That's an Imperial Stout. That's a sweet Imperial Stout. But the molasses and the brown sugar really complement it, and it makes it a very drinkable 10% stout, where you might be stumbling after a couple of these because it is very easy to drink. Well done. Well done. This is my first actual beer from Small Gods, and I've seen some of their stuff here, but again, I just didn't pick anything up, but now I did, and I'm glad. I am very glad I did. My score for this beer is going to be a very solid 9 out of 10 on this. I like it. The sweetness is a little bit different, but in a good way. So tell me, have you had this one before? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Again, from Small Gods Brewing, we have the end of days, or last day, the last day, which unfortunately I did not make it in the last day. I was not thinking on that. This could have been day 24. But you know what? I didn't do that. And for some strange, oh my God. Woo. There's been a little spider hanging around here. He's made webs all over the damn place. All right. He's been hanging out here. Anyways. I really do like that beer. Really easy drinking. Really nice. Really beautiful. And what have you been thinking of? Have you been following along with this advent calendar here? The Christmas vacation one? Have you got it? What are your thoughts on it? So far it seems to be decent. It seems to be quite cool. Again, have not watched the movie yet. Probably should sit down and watch that. Maybe that's something I'll do this weekend. Till next time, folks, I am Dan, aka the West Canadian Reviewer, saying cheers, stay frosty, be good out there, behave, stay warm. We'll see you real soon. Thanks again for joining. Have yourselves a wonderful and safe evening. And Small Gods, you just got a new fan. I need to try more of your stuff. Till next time, cheers.